Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
It's showtime!
Round up the usual suspects.
We take films really seriously.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
A 6! A 6 out of 10.
You can't handle the truth.
You can do it!
It's some films you shouldn't be seeing on a small screen.
Yeah, baby. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the vent, my brah.
When the world is threatened,
11 million people are gonna lose their lives if we don't do something.
this team of ex-CIA agents is back in business.
We are number one on Interpol's Most Wanted.
That's not good.
I've never heard of you. Must have been a bit before my time.
Well, you've heard of me now.
This one should stop it.
That's weird.
Stop cutting wires.
Red 2, rated PG-13.
Welcome back to the vent, everybody. This week, more explosions, more car chases, and more gunslinging. Brought to you by retired actors. Retired CIA agents.
11 million people are gonna lose their lives if you don't help me. Is there any way you could tell us where the bomb is?
I invented it.
That's not good.
So, obviously, this is a sequel, Red 2, following from the first movie, Red, which I unfortunately didn't get to see. It must have been pretty good because it's got a sequel. Or it could just be Hollywood trying to make money as usual.
MI6 has just given me a contract to kill you. Apparently, you're number one on Interpol's Most Wanted.
What did you say?
It's important to enjoy life while you still can.
So, Red follows from the first movie. We have a big actor in the name of Bruce Willis. You might know him. Yippee-ki-yay, that dude. He's back. He's playing Frank, a retired CIA agent, trying to have a normal, boring life with his girlfriend, played by Mary Louise Parker.
What are we doing here with all this bull?
We're having fun, we're living life.
But enter his friend Marvin, who's just as bored and itching to kill someone.
Frank, what are you doing here?
I need you.
Look, I'm retired, okay?
You haven't killed anybody in months.
That's a positive thing.
They're coming. I can feel it.
Soon they find themselves back in the game when they're framed for a 1970s secret operation called Nighthawk. The team reassembles, and from then on ensues a European chase, pointless action, and Bruce Willis looking very cool.
At the height of the Cold War, a Megaton device was smuggled into Moscow piece by piece and then reassembled.
We do have a new director in this sequel. The first director, Robert Shrinky, was busy when this was going into production, so they called in Dean Parasite to inject some new energy into the sequel. He's been a very busy boy in TV, doing shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm, Monk, Modern Family. So you can pretty much tell that he's a very comedically inclined director, and he does bring it to this movie.
Scientist was Edward Bailey. He's in an asylum for the criminally insane.
Frank Moses, my dear fellow. Why are you so old?
You've been locked up here for 32 years.
Come on, Frank, you're gonna be kidding me, yeah? Come on, put him up.
So obviously we have a super accomplished cast with Bruce Willis, John Malkovich, Mary Louise Parker, Catherine Zeta-Jones. We've even got Anthony Hopkins. But the question is, do they do better than they did in the first movie?
Hello, Frank.
Who is she?
Trouble.
How are things?
Yeah, Frank. How are things?
Well, I did tell you that I haven't seen the first movie, so I guess that's where you come in and tell me if you think this is better than the first one. What I can tell you though is that this movie doesn't offer much when it comes to creative ingenuity. Bland plot, bland dialogue, and very average acting, which I'm disappointed about considering the cost.
They're sending an old friend of yours as well.
He's the best contract killer in the world. We need help.
But this is an action comedy, so let me judge it on that. Does it have action? Does it have comedy?
What are you doing kissing my girl?
What happens in the Kremlin stays in the Kremlin.
But I'll be giving it a 4 out of 10. This is silly, mindless action comedy, cool for a popcorn and cool for passing some time. But yo, if you're a 50-year-old out there, which I doubt you are, watch this and inject some fun in your life. Live vicariously through the characters. Alternatively, if you're a young person, take your grandparents, take your parents, and enjoy.